Hola amigos y bienvenidos al canal. Me llamo Nuria y soy tu profesora de español. Today I have a grammar video, but I'm going to make it more kind of interactive. So you are going to be working as we are seeing the grammar rules to make the plurals in Spanish. The way the video is going to work is we are going to have a look at 4 to 5 rules on how to make the plurals in Spanish, and then I'm going to be showing you some words. I'm going to be giving you a little time to think how it would be, and then we will see the result. So it's kind of like a practice in learning video. Now, I think forming the plurals is quite easy grammar, so it's perfect if you're a beginner for learning vocabulary and the rules at the same time. So let's go ahead with rule number 1, which is when the words finish in a vowel, you are going to add an S at the end of the word. So for example, we have house, casa in Spanish. So to make the plural, you will add the S at the end. So we will have casas. Let's have a look at a few more examples. We have dog, perro. The plural will be perros. We have a pen. In Spanish is bolígrafo, but most people use the shortened version of the word, which is boli. So the plural would be bolis. Car, coche. The plural will be coches. Right, very easy, right? Bolsa, which is bag. The plural would be bolsas. Pintura, which is paint. The plural would be pinturas. Suitcase, maleta. The plural would be maletas. Brilliant. So that was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Now, if the word doesn't finish in a vowel, there's a few things that we need to consider. So, the first one, if the words finish in a consonant, i.e. not a vowel, but excluding Z, we are going to add an ES at the end of the word, right? So we keep the word the same and we add ES at the end of it. But remember, we exclude the Z, and we will see why in the next one. So let's have a look at a few examples of what this means. So we have tree, árbol. The plural would be adding the ES at the end of the word in singular. So árbol, árboles. Sounds right? We have a lorry or truck, camión. Then we're going to have the plural, which is going to be camiones. That's right. We have trousers, pantalón. And the plural would be pantalones. Brilliant. We have a bar, bar. And the plural would be bares. Perfect. We have bread, pan. The plural would be panes. Awesome. Let's have a look at one more. Paper, papel. The plural would be papeles. Awesome. As I said on the previous rule, we exclude in Z because the words that finish in Z in Spanish, to make the plural, we are going to take that Z from the end away, and we are going to add a Z, an E, and an S. So ses. Okay? For example, if we have pez, we are going to take the Z out of the word, and we are going to put CES. So from pez, we go to peces. Okay? Let's see a few examples. So, across, cruz, it's going to be cruces. Paz, peace. The plural would be paces. And there's an expression in Spanish, that's why these words, I think, exist. So peace is when you want to make truth with somebody, is hacer las paces in Spanish. So that's a good expression to know, hacer las paces. We've the word light, luz. So the plural would be luces. Then we have the word ostrich, avestruz. So the plural would be avestruces. That's fine. But we're adding an S or an ES into the word. What happens when the word is already finishing in an S? Well, it depends. And I know that's not the answer that we want to hear, but as a rule of thumb, if our word finishes in S, it's a consonant, it's not a Z, so we are going to add ES. For example, for bus, autobús, the plural would be autobuses. For gas, it's going to be gases. For example, this is very used when we want to say Japanese people or English people. For example, a Japanese person is un japonés. So if we want to say Japanese people in plural, it would be japoneses. Correct. So an English person will be inglés, and English people in plural would be ingleses. Perfect. And we have, for example, the word month, mes, which in plural would be meses. Awesome. So we've seen most of the words, if they finish in a vowel, or if they finish in a consonant, or if they finish in a Z, or if they finish in an S. But there is always exceptions, and the exceptions for these rules in Spanish are some words that would be exactly the same in singular and in plural, and it's only going to change in the article that we use with them, which is going to indicate if they are a singular or plural in that sentence or whatever it is that we're talking about. For example, that goes for days of the week. We have Monday, lunes, one Monday, un lunes, multiple Mondays, unos lunes, or on Mondays, los lunes. So the word is exactly the same in singular, and in plural is going to happen with Wednesday. For example, one Wednesday, un miércoles, and on Wednesdays, los miércoles. Same again with Friday and Thursday. But there are other words like crisis, crisis in singular. So plural is crisis. So la crisis or las crisis, same word. Another word that does not change in singular and plural, which stays the same, is virus, virus, el virus, and los virus. Another word that's not going to change is going to be cavity, which is caries, la caries, or las caries. Stays the same. Now, I know that's quite a bit of information, but you have all these rules completely for free if you head over to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and you can also purchase for a very small price. Like I have, this is the cheapest price that I've put out there. More examples, exercise, you can learn a lot of words, you can practice, you have the answers as well for each exercise, and it's a way for you to keep learning and practicing and reinforcing what you've learned from this video. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Hasta pronto!